So I recently picked up this Helicontex Raider backpack, and I was looking for an excuse to head up to my property to check things out anyway, so I figured this was a perfect opportunity to test out the pack on a little adventure. Since I was going to be heading up into a very forested area, and my pack was in the highly coveted peanut butter color, I decided to sew up this homemade pack cover with some cheap Hobby Lobby fabric. On the morning of my trip, I loaded up my truck, did a comprehensive inspection of my vehicle, grabbed some last minute necessary items, and hit the road. After driving for about an hour and a half, I soon traded the nasty, dirty, arid desert environment for the beautiful ponderosa pines of the Lincoln National Forest.
Look at this fucking thing!
Once I reached the Lincoln National Forest, it was still another 45 minutes until I reached my property. The abrupt change from asphalt to gravel dirt roads was a reminder that I had finally gotten close to my property. A four-wheel drive vehicle is highly recommended.
All right, my dudes. So I am at my property. It's somewhere right there. I don't exactly remember how far up it is. I'm not sure if that's my property marker right there. There's like a little green ribbon on that tree. I don't remember if that's my property marker or not. I could have swore it was further up. Basically what we're doing today, I want to like clear out like a little campground, and I wanted to clear out a spot from this road to get onto my property. I'm gonna hop back in, and then we're gonna go around. Once I get up there, I'll probably switch to GoPro. And then I'll get kitted up with my pack and my rifle. We have some storm clouds rolling in too, so I'll be able to test out my new rain jacket. But basically, the other side of this road, this is a national forest. So I can come back here and off-road and shoot and camp and do whatever else is, legal on a national forest. So there's my property and there's national forest and a nice little access road. I kind of like it like that, honestly, having the little access road, because this probably is going to be like my main way of getting into the property, kind of the back way. There's a main road up front, and it's like named and everything. I do have some neighbors further on, way on down the road, but this will probably be like my main way of getting on the property. That way I can keep the front all blocked off with trees, and I don't have a driveway to drive onto my property. That way only the people that know will know to come up the back. And if you don't have a four-wheel drive vehicle, then I guess you better get one if you're one of my homies. Nice. So switch to the GoPro. I'm wearing a chesty right now. I thought about doing a head mount. I might still do the head mount, I don't know. The chesty was just the first one that I pulled out. But already the new Helicontex backpack is coming in clutch. It does have a built-in rain cover. So there's a little pouch down there. Unzip it, little rain cover pulls out and goes over. I do have a like a cotton cover that I also made. That's green that I might end up throwing over this. I am wearing kind of darker colors than I'm used to. Being I normally operate in the desert. I have really light tan colors, but I have been buying some green stuff specifically for out here. So we'll go ahead and throw the pack on. I'll throw my hat on, and
grab my rifle, and we'll go explore the property. You know, it really wouldn't be a bad idea to come out here and bury a fucking... just to have something out here. Huh. It was pretty much around this time that the storm was starting to get a little worse. And I decided that the kind of work that I wanted to do to my property, I needed more than just a folding shovel that was already starting to bend. So I made the decision to head back up north a little bit and start another little adventure in the Lincoln National Forest.
All right, my dudes, we are at a different location now. I found a cool little trail that kind of came in here. I did verify this is Lincoln National Forest. Seems like a perfect freaking place. It's enough where I can bring the truck in so that you can't see me off the street. And this looks like a really, really freaking awesome area. Let's go on a little armed expedition of my own. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat some chow real quick because I still haven't eaten today. I'm gonna get the burner ready, make some Mountain House, drink a little bit of water, and looks like the it's still overcast, but I don't think it's gonna rain anymore. So I'd say that's probably hot enough. All right, we got our chicken and dumplings pretty much reconstituted. Sad times, boys. I heard the old MRE spoon crack, so this is probably gonna be its last meal before it's retired. Thrown in the trash, and gotta crack open another MRE and get another MRE spoon. Sad, but we're gonna be hitting these here once we're done with lunch, so that's cool. We're gonna be switching to GoPro most likely after this. Look how good the rifle looks though. Did a little mini photo shoot. So I'll be uploading those pictures at some point somewhere. Huh. Wow. Just look at that. That's nuts, man. Think about the kind of force that had to be put on that fucking tree. That's so crazy. So you do have to be careful. There is some private property up over here somewhere. So I'm trying to veer right. Actually may cut across here. Keep going that way. I have to keep checking my map. But I think I am just gonna cut across. Keep going up. Start hearing the trees rustle and get a little nervous. Ain't nothing like a schizoid in his rifle, just walking in the fucking mountains. Whew, fucking bugs, man. A bunch of these black trash bags. I hope the trash bags are not like disposable body bags or something. I do want to be somewhat careful. There are, with it being 4th of July weekend, there are a lot of people out in this area. All the normies. Good thing is, most of them have stuck to like the main, like paid campgrounds. See, how do I want to go about this? Let's go this way. There's a lot of scat out here. A lot of scat. So we are going along the right path. Another important thing, the trail that I pulled the truck up on is right off of the main road. So I'm kind of curious if I come up and over, what the fuck? Now what the fuck did that? There's no way those trees naturally just curve like that. There's no fucking way. Look, that one, those. I feel like I shouldn't go through that. I feel like that's definitely a fucking portal. We're gonna come this way. I don't like that at all. Like, look at that. Look at that big ass fucking tree right there. That's pretty cool. So this is the road that I'm kind of trying to follow. All right, so silly me, didn't charge the GoPro up all the way. So did die while I was up here on the trail. Not really on the trail, just out here in nature. Figured it was a good opportunity. I had to pee, so I had to take off all my gear, grab my other camera, my Sony, and figured it was a good opportunity to show off the gear, since I'm not going to be doing like a typical MTX, or mountain training exercise loadout at the beginning of the video like I normally do. I'll go ahead and just show you the gear now. So first is my my retro Bushmaster build. I bought this parts kit. I can't say the website. I actually had a short that had the sticker in the packaging, and they flagged that video and took it down. Or they flagged me, they flagged the channel and took the video down. So I had to like re-upload it. That's why there's one now that says like lemonparty.org. So anyway, I got this parts kit. Again, can't say the website, but it's a website where you can get every gun part. But I'm not going to tell you the website. Threw everything on an Aero lower. It's a PSA, you know, H&R Car 15 stock. This is a Primary Arms 2.5 power RIP. They just discontinued that right before I came out here. So F in the chats. I love this optic. That just means I'm going to hang on to this forever because it's going to be retro eventually too. But yeah, super simple build. It's a 1 in 9 twist. This is the original. Everything on upper is original Bushmaster down to the neutered bolt carrier. But it is 1 in 9 twist, 16 inch. It had some weird muzzle device on there that was pinned when I got it. I took that bullshit off, just threw a birdcage on there. I'm sure it's because it was a ban era Bushmaster. It originally came with the A2 stock as well. So I think someone did like a permanent flash hider attachment for the bullshit assault weapons ban. I'm pretty sure this is a late 90s, early 2000s Bushmaster. So I absolutely love this thing. Really the only thing modern furniture-wise is the B5 Systems grip. I put that on everything, you guys know that. Skinny handguards. It did come with shiny skinny handguards, but I couldn't paint them because they're the shiny original 90s ones. This actually came off my cousin's rifle. There's some Ruger ones. He wanted to go with like a pick rail, said I could have these. So they're skinnies, so I threw them on. I don't care that they're only the 6-hole or whatever, 7-hole. Yeah, these are the 7-hole. The shinies are the 6-hole. Still got those at the house. But B5 grips, modern. That stuff is like retro, modern optic. And then this is a like Amazon. I forget who the fuck makes it. It's an Amazon special. It's like 16 bucks for that pick rail. I did Loctite it, and it's just an old Streamlight poly tack on there with a 1-inch scope ring. And I love this rifle, man. This has been kind of my go-to mountain rifle since I built it about a month ago. Does function flawlessly now. I know that in that first video, it was having some trouble with the steel case. I don't know what was up with that. I ended up burning through a few mags of steel case in that video, and it ran fine after that first one, so I don't know. I'm running on brass now. These are all... the fuck makes these? Brownells. These are all Brownells mags, the FDE ones. I have 6 in the chest rig, 1 in the gun, and then the last one over here, I'm just using as an IFAK for now. I just have like a tourniquet and a pressure bandage in there. Still trying to figure out like a good setup with chest rigs and whatnot. Speaking of chest rigs, it is a London Bridge. It's an new old stock chest rig that I got on eBay. Also on this chest rig, just an old Milsurp like Molly pouch that I modified to run on this weird, it's like Alice Molly hybrid webbing that they put on these old LBT rigs. So I just modified an old pouch, trimmed it up top so an antenna would fit through there, and that's a UV9R Pro. It's not the UV5R, it's a UV9R Pro. So it's supposed to be a little bit tougher. It does feel a lot better than a standard UV5R. It doesn't feel like squeaky or like it's made of brittle plastic. I'm running the Baofeng push to talk on there. I guess I'll just, if I can get this open, maybe I'll just go ahead and show you. Maybe. So one of the benefits of the UV9R is it screws into the side. It doesn't have like that crappy 2-prong Kenwood that will always break on the UV5Rs. This screws in, won't have any issues. It has an auxiliary out, which means if you're running like some standard Walker razors that have an auxiliary in. You can just use your cheap Best Buy auxiliary cord from that mic to your headphones, and you have a budget comm setup. So you're using the mic on the push to talk, but it sends audio through to your Walker razors. And that is the budget, super cheap push to talk, electronic ear protection setup. There's some better options out now, but I've done that in the past and it works. So that's what we're running with. That's pretty much it, guys. At the beginning of the video, I talked about this homemade cover that I made. This whole trip was basically to test out the new Helicontex Raider backpack. And we're gonna go ahead and load back up. I got a nice little break. I'm gonna drink some water, and we'll keep hiking up. So as far as camouflage goes, I think I did okay. I have an olive green, just like a dry wicking shirt or moisture wicking shirt. I have the OD green pack cover for the Coyote pack. That also has a little bit of like brown spray paint on it, and some little stripes. As far as the pants go, well, pants and boots. I think the Coyote and the chest rig as well, I guess, because the pants and the chest rig are actually very, very close. But out here, I think I need more of a brown. These have more of like an orange, like tannish to them, when I need more of like a brown color. So these are the those cheap Wranglers that you can get at Walmart, and they come in a bunch of different colors. I originally went yesterday looking for olive drab, knowing that I was going to be coming out here, but my area doesn't carry it because desert. I'm guessing. I see it on their website. The Wrangler outdoor pants. The ones that used to be 20 bucks and now they're like 25 bucks. Anyway. Ooh, there's a sign right there. Let's go see what that says. But yeah, I think the other Wrangler pants that I have actually would have done better. I feel like they're more of a brown, like that matches these trees. My thinking was Coyote with the olive drab would equal kind of looking like a tree from a distance. You know, green on top, brown on bottom, but the brown on bottom is more of like a coyote tan versus like an earth brown. So I think next time we're just gonna have to rock those brown pants. Let's see what the sign says. Yeah, National Forest land behind the sign, so yeah, that's all National Forest, we're good. There's some barbed wire right there on that tree. So that's gonna be all, I think, private. So that's some pretty big scat right there. I don't know what animal makes scat that big. Right next to it's a kitchen knife. I'm not touching any of that. That is it for now, though, guys. We are done with our armed expedition, or MTX, mountain training exercise. We're gonna load up. It's towards the end of the day. It's beautiful. I'll catch you guys in the next one.